Hi darlings, welcome back to my makeup garden. It's Liz. So I have the, listen, I don't want to hear it, the January Eyescream Beauty Box here. So what had happened was I had canceled, and then Ensley Rain was going to come out with the 6-pan in the box. So it was like, well, I'll just renew. And then Ensley Rain revealed itself to be pretty terrible people over there. So I did not film that box. I'm not participating in giving them any airtime or any of that. But I had renewed at that point, and then I forgot to renew, and then Ladybug Glow is now in this one. So I kept it, and let's unbox it together. So this is for January. An Eyescream Beauty Box is a $25 monthly subscription fee where you can get indie brand makeup, some C Beauty, that kind of thing. On my face already is the from last month's box. It's the cube. It's interesting packaging. This cube is kind of loose. I'm confused by it, honestly. I don't know if it's supposed to screw on or what, but it's a moisturizer that's supposed to be for your under eye, but it's tinted. The tint does go away on the eye, okay? It smells like baby powder, which I actually love that smell, so that's fine with me. But my skin, just to try it out, I put it all over my face. Like I put it under my eyes first, and then I noticed it was really blurring, and I was like, oh. So I tried it all over my face, and my face looks so blurred, and it's like almost powdery feeling on the skin. It's nice though. It's like I think I really like it. And then I just put some color corrector on, okay? So that's all that's on my face for now. Like if you look at the back of my hand, it actually looks really blurred. I don't know if you can tell a difference in places, but I can tell a difference. So that's all that's on my face right now. So let's go ahead. We're going to use whatever the contents of the box are and go from there. Let's go in. Now the theme of this year is So It Begins. So let's go ahead and look at what's in here. I only know about one sneak peek, and that's because it was a palette choice.
Mom, why does it have a button?
It has a button so that you can reel it back in. Hit the button. Yep, there it goes. It reeled right back in. It's a tape measure. Okay, I don't know. It's witchcraft. So, in this month's box, we have, this is by the same brand as last month. This is another cube product. So this is the lip cream by the Creme de la Cube. And this retails for $25 full price. And let's go ahead and put this on. Now I try to use, when I unbox my Eyescream Beauty Box, I try to use the products in there. So again, cube packaging. It's like an ice cube. Similar vibe. And then this is the lip cream. Interesting. Oh, it feels just, it's like Vaseline or... So it feels very almost like petroleum jelly, but it feels comfortable on the lips. It's not overly sticky. It's vanilla scented, almost like a cupcake. I don't know. It smells good. It doesn't taste like anything. I had to find out. So, $25. It reminds me of just an occlusive mask, almost like the Laneige. But this is a little bit slippier, if that makes sense. So, that's the first item. I quite like the primer under eye moisturizer thing that's happening here, but and this feels nice. So I'm curious to see if we get anything else from Cube de la Creme or Creme de la Cube. So anyway, on to the next thing. So the next thing we have in here is we have by Charmacy Milano. We have their, what is this? Charmacy Milano multi-chrome eyeshadow. So let's go ahead and open this up. Now, I really like the Charmacy mascara. I really like the Charmacy mascara. So I'm curious about this one. Let's see. When it comes to single multi-chromes, it's a little hit and miss for me. But let's see what we have in here. I don't know how I'm opening this up. I think I opened it up from the bottom. Okay, so, this is sparkly. Okay, let's look. Now this does not have I really hate it when companies do that. I really hate it when they don't put a sticker on it. It is very shifty though. Look at it. That's very sparkly. I really like it when they're sparkly. I don't like it when they don't put anything on the back, so I don't know what it is. So this just says Multi-Chrome Eyeshadow by Charmacy Global. So we will be trying that out. We're not going to do eyes just yet. Let's see what else is in the box first. But yeah, we'll try it out today. Oh, that's a fun shift. There you go. You can see it. Okay. So let's see what else is in here. This does retail for $25, okay? All right, so on to the next item. We have, okay, this is by Medusa's Makeup. And this is called the Halo Glow Face Stick. And this is the color Aura. I wonder if this is a blush stick. So let's see. This is, oh, it's Halo Glow Face Stick by Medusa's Makeup. This is a holographic highlighting stick. You can see a slight shift between white and light pink. This creates a natural glow. Don't be intimidated. The shift is subtle. Well, we will find out, won't we? All right, I don't know what else is in here. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Can I open it? Hello. It's a little stick format, so that'll be interesting. I don't think I've had a stick highlighter in literally years, so all right. Oh no, I don't like that when you peel the packaging, the sticker comes off. I don't like that. Like with the information. So I'm peeling this like plastic on the outside, but then the sticker with the product information comes off, and I don't care for that. Okay. So here is, okay. Here is this. They're talking about Power Rangers right now because mine discovered Power Rangers and it's hilarious. Okay, let's put this on the hand for now. All right, so it's very like subtle. I actually quite like a subtle highlighter, but I don't have any blush on yet. So let's put some blush on and then we'll try this out. Okay, so this is the Ellis Atlantis. This is the pink tri palette from his collection or their collection. I don't know what his their pronouns are. With Blend Bunny Cosmetics. So I'm going to use this on my cheeks. I think I'm just going to go for this bubblegum in the middle here because I don't remember what colors are in the eyeshadow palette and I just kind of want to keep it cute, you know? So we're going to put this on because I'm not currently wearing any blush, and I feel like if I'm going to put highlighter on, I should probably be wearing a blush, you know? Oh, I quite like this actually. I almost feel like I could have gone that darker color and it would have been a good fit, like a better fit. But this is how I put my blush on, just under the eye. It's been a while. I love wearing blush, but I haven't really been wearing a lot of face makeup. But I do like a blush. All right. So this is just Crescent. And I just tabbed that on. And honestly, like, I feel like I want to put a little bit more on this side. Although I think this side's probably, like, perfect. But I like to overdo that with the blush. We are flushed. We are blushed. So let's add this Medusa's Makeup highlighter stick. Now, I'm not sure if I should directly put this just like on the cheek as a swipe. What do you think? Let's see. Oh, it's emollient. And we don't put, oh, well, I guess it doesn't feel too bad. It's kind of subtle. I like subtle, don't get me wrong. Let's see if I can see it in my mirror here. Honestly, it is very subtle. I'm curious if this will dry down though. I don't think I like this because it feels very balmy. Now this is like a balm, like a stick, but I don't know if this is gonna actually, I don't know if this is gonna dry down, and I don't love that. Last time we had a Medusa's Makeup eyeshadow, I was very much on the not team Medusa's Makeup just because I didn't care for that product. But we will see how this plays. Let's see if it dries down in just a little bit. As of right now, it feels balmy. And it's a little bit, I like subtle, but it's a little bit too subtle for what my preferences are. But it's not unpretty. It's just not as noticeable for the weight of it as I would like. Okay, so the next thing in here is we have this lipstick here. This is also by Medusa's Makeup, and this is in the color called Sugar Daddy. Honestly, this would be enough on my lips. Okay, so here's the component. This feels, okay, this feels very private label. And I have nothing against private label products, but this feels like cheap private label, like Ally Express private label, you know? But the color, it's a pretty nude kind of color. But we're going to take this off and we're going to put on this Medusa's Makeup lipstick. And this color is very Concealer Cafe. I don't know how else to, it's like a peachy brown. Let's see what it looks like on the lips. Now, this component feels very cheap. The component feels like Wet n Wild before Wet n Wild. I mean, their packaging still feels cheap, but it feels cheaper than Wet n Wild, and that is saying something. Okay, so the lipstick feels good, though. It's not the most pigmented color ever. I'm not sure if that's because of that residual lip mask, but the color doesn't look bad on me. It's a nice color. It's kind of sheer and kind of soft. So the lipstick doesn't feel bad, but the component feels super cheap. This feels, it's not magnetic or anything. It's literally just like cheap plastic. It's, you know, nothing to write home about. Okay, and last but not least, and let's see how much that lipstick retails for. If that's more than $5, so that lipstick in Sugar Daddy retails for $14. So with that component, I don't know, but it does feel comfortable on the lips. It is kind of a sheer color, so it doesn't look bad. The lips look good, but the component feels super cheap. Okay, last but not least, we do have the Ladybug Glow palette here. And the one that I picked out is, I can't remember. This is the Vampy Treat. Now this packaging is busy. The packaging is so busy that I could almost not read it. Like it makes it hard to read. And I think it's because the font is a colorful font blend. If it was a white font or a silver, it might stand out, but this is just busy, okay? There's not the cleanest of works, you know? And here is the palette. So I'm glad we went with kind of a pinkier blush and nothing too extravagant. So here's the color here. I don't remember. Here's the deal. This feels different than the pictures online when I ordered it. Maybe it's the tones. It's hard to get those tones on camera. It's fine. So we're going to play with this. I don't know what kind of an eye look we're going to make today. We'll probably play with the burgundies. Maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So we're going to use this. So let me go ahead and grab a brush. And I'm going to grab... I have no plans for this yet. No idea what we're doing. But I do want to use this Charmacy single. And this is a pink to green shift. So we're going to play with that combo, I think. So let's go ahead. Let me grab a blending brush. This is the by Firma, and this is a 403. And I think I'm going to place... I have no idea. Honestly, I'm kind of stumped on this color story. So I think I'm going to place... I really kind of want to use this in my transition, but I don't know how that's going to look with this. Should we just go for it anyway and just not have it be successful? I kind of want to do that anyway. So we're going to go into Mist right here. This is that gray. And I'm just going to use this and blend this into my transition. And let's see how we do. There is some kick up in the pan. Now, I really quite like the owner of Ladybug Glow. And I like their brushes a lot. Their eyeshadow palettes for me are mostly misses. Either there's some component missing in the color story that I was looking for, or the formula maybe is not my favorite, like not my preference. So far, this color seems fine. It doesn't seem, it's a gray tone, and gray tones for me can be misses. But this is actually quite like almost a neutrally gray. I don't know. It feels like it works with my skin tone, and I appreciate that. It's not overly pigmented, but it's not pigmented. Do you know what I mean? It's like somewhere middle ground. It's like you're not going to put this on and go, yeah, but you're not going to spend all day layering it. So, okay. And of course the lawn man next door. As if there were not enough distractions. The lawn man next door is now working. So, okay. It's okay. So we have this gray. All right, I feel like this is applying well. So, okay, so let's see how well that burgundy is gonna do with this gray. I actually think the tones are gonna be right. I think they're gonna work together just fine. So me and gray have a love-hate relationship. I always hate getting palettes with gray, but then I put it on my eyes and I'm like, this is cute. Like, so it's just me. I'm gonna go into this color here. This is called Wine, and it's just very much like a Cabernet color. So we're gonna try to put this on the outer corner and in the crease. I think. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. Okay, I'm just gonna use that same brush. I actually really like this gray on my skin tone. I like this gray on my skin tone way more than I thought I would. This wine color, I think it has a bit of purple in it. And it's almost, almost like reading bruise on me. Almost. Like, this is the color of a blood blister when I pinch myself. I think I'm gonna have to take this in the inner corner too. There's something about this. It's giving very grungy vibes. Like, if I had a gloss, like an eye gloss, over this color combo, it actually might be really fun. Okay, I kind of actually really like that. I really like that, actually. Who even am I right now? It's very almost grungy to me, like vampy. Which I guess tracks for the theme of the palette, right? Like vampy sweets or vampy treats. Yeah, vampy treats. Okay. I see the vision. I am seeing the vision. Who would have thought, like, the weirdest color story I've come across from Ladybug Glow would also be the one I like the most? Do you know what I think is throwing me off about the whole thing is the blues in this? Because there are, like, these really bright blues. I think that's what's throwing me off. Because honestly, like, the burgundies and the greens and the grays, they work well together, so... Okay, oh no, I put too much pigment on the inner corner. It's okay, we'll just do this. Kind of dig the vibe. I'm digging the vibe. My normal, but this is my normal spot for creasing. That's every shadow ever these days, just because I'm getting older and my eyes are changing. So it makes it challenging. That's nothing against the eyeshadow. That's actually, you know, just life. Okay, I kind of dig this. I do dig this. I don't know how this Charmacy one performs without a primer. So okay, so I'm going to take this Charmacy single. I don't know how this performs without a primer, but we're going to place this in the center of the lid. I actually like this gray burgundy thing happening here. It feels really smooth. So let's see how much it's going to come through. I'm just going to take my hand lit mirror here so I can see because I am aged. And let's just tap it. Well, it feels really soft. I don't see a lot of the green. Okay. Anyway, so on the finger you can see more of that shift, but on the eye, I'm not really seeing that much. Let me look in the mirror, see if any of it picks up. Not really. It's not really picking up that green. It may still, just with the light. We'll have to try, but... All right, let's see. It is still kind of a vampy vibe. Let's see. Can you see a little bit of it in my dirty mirror? I guess you can see a little bit of it in the mirror, but it's not translating in, like in real life. I'm not really seeing a bunch of the shift, but that could just be the nature of the shift. But yeah, I'm not seeing that bright green in person in my lighting, but in the mirror, I do see it. So, all right. Let's go ahead and add some more green into this look because why not? Let's see how it goes. Hold please. So let me grab like kind of a pencil brush and let's see if we can add some more green into this look. Because I feel like it. We're just gonna go for like grungy vampy vibe and that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go into this green color here. And because I am a glutton for punishment, I do want to put this on the inner corner of the eye. Just to kind of see if we can... Pigment, are you in the building with us? Let's try that again. There it is, yeah. Just a little pop of like some kind of light green here in the inner corner. It's not the most pigmented green, but I think that actually works for this. Like for this style of makeup, this like vibe. Okay, I actually am not too mad at this. It does seem like it builds up okay. I don't know how bright, though, you would be able to get this green. It's like that milky kind of green. I don't know. But I do think it works for what I want today, so, you know, okay. Now, we do have, in here, we have this kind of tan, orangey kind of color. And I really want to use that on my lower lash line. I think that's the route I'm going to go. So this shade is called Custard. So I'm going to use that with that same brush. Why not? Tap it off. And I'm just going to sweep that on my lower lash line here. Concealer or anything on it. Just have some color corrector. So I'm a little bit kind of orange under the under eye, but that's okay. I'm not going anywhere today. It's really not bad. I just kind of want to see how my color corrector wears on top of that blurring moisturizer, the under eye moisturizer from last month, and honestly, I like it a lot. Okay, I think this looks, actually, this is a great color on the lower lash line for me. Okay, and I am just sweeping it up just a little bit, just kind of blend it. Honestly, I'm like, it's kind of a vibe. Do I want to go full clown and add some of this green called Twilight on the underside of the eye? Yeah, why not? It's either center of the lid or underside of the eye. Underside of the eye. Fuck it. Just tap just a little tiny bit of that in the center there. Okay. All right, let me go ahead and put some mascara on, and then we'll go from there. So first impressions of all the items that are in here. This Vampy Treat. Busy packaging, but I feel like the color story did what I wanted it to do on my eyes. And so I'm really not mad at it. I actually really kind of like this. I am thrown off with the color story, however, by the blues in this. And this is actually a shimmer, so I'm sure that it corresponds. Yeah, it corresponds well. It has a little bit of blue purple in it, so that corresponds well with the blues that are in here. But again, like this, it's a weird color combo for me. But I do like the look that I created with it. So I'm not mad at it. I will continue to play with it. Yeah, it's very vampy, you know, grungy kind of vibe. The cheek stick. No, this is cheap, private label, ineffective, not for me. If this was on bare skin, I think this is a good option on bare skin. Most balms, I think, are. Not for me. Maybe on bare skin for somebody, but I just don't feel like it actually does anything. It's really subtle, too subtle to be effective, and even for like a natural glow, it's not for me. The lip balm. This packaging is a lot, but the formula feels really nice on the lips. It does feel hydrating, so I'm not mad at this. I will continue to use this. It's shiny enough that I could wear it as a gloss. Like it would be like a thick gloss on the lips. Kind of like a lip mask, but I don't dislike this. I actually really kind of like that. So, the lipstick. This is a cheap component. Medusa's makeup is now 0-3 for me, but I do think the lipstick inside is comfortable. It does not appear to be bleeding everywhere, like in you know, the lines around my lips or anything. And the color is nice. So formula-wise, the lipstick is not terrible. But I just feel like for $14, a component should be more than just this. This is really cheap. This is like bottom of the barrel private label component, and I'm not here for that. Not it. So the single eyeshadow by Charmacy Global. I don't know where I put it. It was here. There it is. I do feel like I can see the shifts in different lights. Like I'm looking in my mirror across the way and I do see a little bit of it. Is it the most shifty multi-chrome in the world? No, but it is nice. And I do feel like it did work for the look that I wanted. So I will continue to play with this. I wonder if this is magnetic. It looks like it does pop out of the pan. Oh no, it's glued down. I can actually see the glue. So I don't love that. I wish it was magnetic and I could just take it out of this component and put it into a Z palette and then use it with my other single shadows. But the component's nice. I just don't want to have a whole bunch of components lying around. It doesn't work for me in makeup life. And I think that's it. So, my children, I swear. All right, and that is it for today. Please let me know if you got this Eyescream Beauty Box and if it was worth it for you. For $25, I'm not mad at the things that I got inside here. Will I keep it? I don't know. Listen, they're losing their minds. I love your faces, and I will catch you on the next one. Okay, bye.